So when I woke up, when I became aware that one, God is everywhere, that God was living in me and in every other person and in all of creation. Two, when I became aware that there was a oneness, that all of creation and myself and all of humanity are a part of, that there was only one. This idea of separation totally dissolved. I now was part of the whole. And that kind of changed the way I approached everything and approached my life, approached my relationships. It was no longer me and them or us and them. It was only we. So this consciousness, this expanded consciousness, now that I woke up and saw, oh, what's all around me? Oh, I didn't realize that God was everywhere. Oh, I didn't realize that God was inside you and God's inside me. And what a beautiful thing to see that spark, that light within another being, whether a human being or a tree or the cat I hope to have in Lisbon someday.
Yeah, well, let me jump in there. I think it's important to identify when we say God is everywhere, what exactly do we mean by God? Because it hasn't, for me, end up being what it was presented to me as a child and what I've seen presented by organized religions, which often are in authority and control exactly what that is. And because I didn't accept that, or I didn't just want to believe in something that I didn't know and then I didn't experience, I became, rather than a believer, a seeker. And I began seeking for this presence, this something that I intuited in my heart existed. And so when I say God, for me, there's a divine presence. There's a divine presence in me that's a part of me. There's a divine presence beyond me that I can have a relationship with. And there's a divine presence throughout all creation. Sometimes we see this in nature. And that's why we get so recharged and we know we're in the presence of something divine. So that's something that I could experience and then has become real to me. And as you said, most of my life that seemed inaccessible. That wasn't something I was aware of. I was caught in my thoughts and my emotions and my physical sensations, my physical desires, my ego desires, etc. So it's almost like that whole world that was always present wasn't present.
Wasn't present. You were sleeping through.
Yeah, I was sleeping through. Yeah. So awakening to me is going, wait a minute, this is an ongoing reality. And all that happens is thoughts, emotions, desires become like clouds passing through a sky. And that sky is the greater presence in which we all live and move and have our being.
Nice. You're the sweetest. Love you.
Love you too.